Hello again, everyone. So, this week we are continuing onward here. We're moving on to Chapter 9. Like I said, it's a pretty short one. Into Chapter 13, which is also a pretty short one, but does have a little bit more to it, I guess. Where in here, we're looking at things of voting and apportionment. So 13.1 is about voting methods. There are a few different strategies we have here for organizing a vote with various amounts of choices. I'm not going to list out all of our options for that. I think we've got 4 of them here, just because I'm a little bit tight on space fitting 3 sections onto this board here. I don't want to scroll all the way down too far, but we're looking at a few different methods in 13.1. Then in 13.2, we're going to talk about the ways that they may or may not be ideal through what are called the fairness criteria. We've got 4 things there, along with a result that says we can't guarantee all 4 of those things always get satisfied for any given election scheme, at least for the election schemes that we have. And then in 13.3, we're going to be looking at what happens after an election. That is, we're going to look at what's called apportionment, how different seats from an election actually get divided amongst groups, where I chose not to cover 13.4 here because we're a little bit tight on the deadlines for what I want to make sure we get to. That's left for extra credit if you want to talk about what flaws you may have with various apportionment methods, which with the way we're going to talk about them, it should be pretty clear that those things aren't perfect. We don't have a perfect one just yet. Anyway, for these things, we have a worksheet next week, pretty standard stuff there, but also, because as I said, this is a pretty short unit, next week we're getting our exam as well on chapters 9 and 13. It's a funky pairing we're working with here, but hey, it's what we've got. So, we have my lab deadlines in there as well. Expect to hear from me about an exam, like usual, within the next week. Let's see exactly how that shakes out as other things come together for me as well. And then, obviously, because we got that coming, we've got a pre-assessment to help us prepare for that exam. It's pretty normal things coming in here as we're winding down. We're now officially past halfway, both in terms of the time in the semester and in terms of the material we're covering. We are most of the way there. So let's get into chapter 13 and keep that forward momentum rolling.